Oh, hey, hi, hello, welcome on in, where we talk about space, tax, and AI. Um, so thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. We're gonna go around the room, introduce who we're gonna be playing this evening, as we go ahead and get hopping on in for some fantastic non-AI written combat. So we'll go ahead and start with Rob first.
Hi everyone, I'm Rob. I'm playing Draxel, who is a witch warper.
Next up, we have Travis.
Sounds like it was written by an AI.
That's what I'm saying.
I am playing Sprax, the old envoy. Is that what I am? I don't remember what I made. This was 2 weeks ago.
Very Travis of you. Yeah, you're playing the Envoy Skittermander, in case you're wondering.
Nailed it.
Also written by AI. Next up, we got Matt.
Hi, my name is Matt. I'll be playing Seth, the Kasathan operative. Got a pistol in this hand, a pistol in this hand, a pistol in this hand, and the other one, last one's free.
The other three have a charge to them, or
No, no.
oh, so they're not battery operated.
No,
Flipping the bird.
They do cost 10 credits though. So
that's fair.
I guess they do have a charge.
Next up, we have Donnie.
I'm Donnie. I'm playing Raimi, the Patra Rhythm Mystic.
And last but not least, we have Warren.
Hi, I'm Warren, and I am playing a Skittermander with two very large guns. Goes by the name of Vito, who is in favor of taxing the AI in space.
That's not a very Skittermander thing to do.
Look, everybody's got to play their share, man.
As we hop back into our story, you guys were reached out by a contact of yours that you guys haven't heard from, and about a day's time after the initial job went a little sideways as you guys fell down an elevator and went into the ghost levels. But your good old friend Jules, as you guys been calling him, or Jules Nakama, reached out and said, "Hey, you guys okay?" You guys told him what happened, and he's like, "You know what? Forget about it. You can't access that place anyway. So go ahead and do me a favor and reach out to his friend Nick Knack, who has a bigger and better job for you guys to do while you guys are there." As you guys met Sprax at the community center, and he sort of worked his way into your group in some capacity, one way or another, led you over to this wonderful, wonderful bar that turned out to be a couple of trash cans underneath a trash chute, right outside of the scrapyard that Nick Knack worked in. But you guys were sort of looking around and seeing if anyone was home or what was sort of the procedure. You guys went ahead and tried to work on the intercom box that was there. But unfortunately, it seemed like it was too far damaged to be repaired to use. So at this point, we are going into this scene as such. We are going ahead and reset any hero points and start off. So you guys, if you have lost any, we go ahead and start back up at 1 hero point, and otherwise we're resetting down. To start off this session.
Have we rested in the intervening time?
No.
You should be
Well,
rested.
we rested before we went or left the community center.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you pushed the
Yeah, we
button
took
on
a
your
nap.
character, but yeah, we all did.
Yeah, but not like an overnight sleep.
Yeah.
Yes. Overnight sleep. Yes. I think you were just out for that, where we had
Should be good on
disinfest.
spells.
Yeah.
And no longer drained.
Yes, also that
Yeah.
for you. You wake up fully refreshed, like the soul wasn't sucked out of you by an evil box.
I'll still feel it.
Okay.
Was it evil or was it just a box?
Misunderstood.
I think it was not misunderstood because you guys actively swung at it multiple times repeatedly.
I mean,
need
Starfinder
to
doesn't have
learn.
alignment, so really, it can't be an evil box.
We need to learn how to deal with hazards. Every time we come across the hazard, it's like, what do we do? I don't know what to
Smash
do.
it! But it's a magic hazard.
All right.
Magic.
We were at this comm thing that was trying to be fixed, right? Did we fix that?
It did not.
I rolled a critical failure and shocked myself.
So we're just standing outside.
This
No,
gate.
door's open.
Gate is
thought it-
ajar. Gate is ajar.
It's ajar.
You guys would just have to push it open to completely walk through, but it is able to be pushed open.
The jar?
Yeah, the jar is able to be pushed open if you guys wanted to.
I can't because the game is paused.
Oh, awkward.
I'll push it open.
Yeah, you go. Why don't you go in there and check it out, Sprax?
Okay, I'm gonna go. Whoa,
See what you did.
hi there.
Sprax.
Hey.
It's opened. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm part of the team, contributing.
And once we all kind of walk in, look for a junkyard worker.
I believe
Hello?
I'm standing in front of another door. Is that true? Or next to another door?
Let me verify. Yes, you are indeed standing next to a door. 1 second here.
Is there anybody out there?
Is it me you're looking for?
No.
I can see it in your eyes.
As you guys walk in after the door opens, you guys hear a large buzzing sound coming and radiating from this direction here. As you guys see
Oh, here. The Draxel compound.
Thanks.
What did I do?
I see what you did there. That's not cool.
I might have given myself music permissions.
I respect it as the.
I promise not to abuse my power.
I appreciate it.
I also downloaded a bunch of sound effects packs.
Uh-huh.
Since I've been around this place, can I recall some knowledge on what might be in this junkyard?
Yeah. It's as you sort of been here before a couple times. I mean, it's mostly different projects that Nick Knack just hasn't got across to finishing yet for whatever reason. Whether he just doesn't have the funds to be able to like get the piece that he needs to fix it, or gets pulled off to a different project, or helping the community in some reason or other. Most of these things are just unfinished projects or scraps of projects that need to be finished.
Yeah, Nick Knack lazy. I remember. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's a way to put it.
That's how I put it. I put it that to the group. I said, you know, Nick Knack's pretty lazy. There's going to be a lot of stuff around here.
Boy.
I think you guys can see those now.
I don't see anything. Unless line of
I
sight's
said
broken.
toggle visibility. You see.
It's been
no?
visible.
Is there's something in front of us that's blocking line of sight, right?
There's this thing.
One of those
But it
big
should
unfinished
be-
projects.
But it should be right here, though. The things you should be seeing.
Right here?
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Hey, how about now?
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
As
That's a
3
laser beam.
cursed junk swarms begin to manifest out of the scraps as pieces of shrapnel and blades begin to coalesce and then get together, making, as it spins around, a large buzzing sound.
Oh.
I think we're gonna
That's
Sprax,
what
does it normally do that?
I've heard that noise before, but I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm not gonna lie to you here. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay. And upon the sound beginning to get louder and louder and louder, you guys also see some sort of Seth.
No.
Seth on the side. You see this ooze begin to come out from underneath this large dumpster in the back over here.
Ew. That's cool looking news, though.
Going
Alright,
on here,
so-
Sprax? Where's your buddy?
Well, that's a bunch of junk, and that's some gunk. So it's a junkyard and a gunk yard.
I thought it was
Everybody wait here.
knickknacks. Junk and spunk.
Yep.
Junk
I
and
don't know.
spunk.
I'm gonna touch it.
What are you touching?
Is this a? Is this
I
a
need you
building
guys
right
to
here?
go ahead and roll initiative. It is indeed a building. It is indeed a building.
Magnetic field. What does that mean?
There is not a thing started.
Oh, hey, how about
Battle has
Start
begun.
that.
battle has
There we go.
begun?
Uh-oh.
Start that thing.
Start that thing.
All right. Let's go. Click a button.
A Draxel, calm down, friendo.
It rolls a lot through initiative.
It's fair.
Initiative. +0. Wow, I suck.
Because it's
Hey,
perception based.
Oh, am I part of the thing?
Yep, I see you. Seth, Raimi, a Draxel, Vito.
Oh no.
Yeah. If you right click on your token and put yourself in a combat state, it'll add you to the tracker, and then you can actually,
Just
instead
press
of
the
clicking
die.
the dice on your sheet, you can click your dice on the tracker.
Oh, let's see the tracker. I'm just gonna start clicking buttons until something happens.
There we go. I
So
added
the-
you.
the
So
encounters.
if you go to the double swords at the top of the encounters there, Travis, on the right side, next to the chat log.
Oh,
I
gotcha,
doubt you
gotcha,
wanted to
gotcha.
roll society for your initiative.
No, I don't think so.
I
If you
don't
go
think
on-
so either.
If you go on your sheet on sort of the left panel, there's an initiative thing in the middle that has a drop down for skills next to it.
Gotcha.
By default, it's perception, but it can be other things.
Go ahead and try rolling that again, Travis. I swapped it for you.
Yeah, I saw it. But it won't. I think I'm in the tracker, so it won't let me roll again. You can just add 3 to whatever I got.
How about this? There you go.
Thank you.
There, you are
Oh.
now updated.
Cool.
All right. As we go ahead and start this combat off,
Combat is brought to you by.
adventure dice. The subtle plug. I like it. I had the opportunity.
For all your number rolling needs.
Mm-hmm.
AdventureDice.ca.
Does Adventure Dice make a Foundry module?
No, but that would be amazing. So for anyone, just to let you know, for the aura that you may see on the ooze, if you guys are within 30 feet of it, Anything with the tech trait used within that order has a -1 circumstance penalty to all checks made using them.
I haven't noticed.
I don't know if it automatically
Gross.
applied or not if you're within that aura.
Yeah, I've got it twice though. I don't know if it's because I have 2 tech weapons or what.
Probably, plus your armor.
yeah.
might be
There
checked.
is a reason for that that is not on screen yet.
Oh, cool.
I'd be
just-
surprised if our armor's not checked.
Draxel, you're up. Start us off.
So on rolling initiative, I get 2 quantum pulse,
Boom.
which lets me activate my quantum field,
Yes.
which is a 15-foot radius burst, which I
Mhm.
think that I can just drag out there. Yeah.
Should be able to.
There we go. I'm gonna put it on these suckers.
Over in the. Yes.
Here.
Yep.
And I think I would like to try to do a recall knowledge on these things.
Okay.
Would that be? I guess what skill check would you want that to be? Would that be computers, arcana?
Let's go ahead and make this for these individuals. Arcana.
Please don't roll terribly. All right, it's passable.
Wonderful. All right. As you've sort of gone through and looked over these creatures, you get the sense, and you can see some very faint magic that seems to be binding them together. Less of like actual creature or an entity, but it looks like it's some sort of maybe artifact that's nearby, or something has just caused this group of metal to come together. It's not necessarily a creature of its own.
Okay, but rules wise, they will act as a creature.
They actually act more like a trap than a creature.
Like a trap.
Hazards.
Does not say it's a hazard. Just has the
It would say it in the.
yeah, it just says
that-
complex magical trap.
It would say it next to the level.
Oh yeah, it is hazard. Hazard, yes.
Would I know if they're able to move?
Yes, you can definitely tell that they are able to move.
Okay. So I think to everyone, I'll say, try to stay away from these things. I expect that being close is what's going to get you hurt. And then I think I'd like to use my digital diversion feat to use computers instead of deception on one of these things.
Okay.
To create a diversion against it.
Of course.
To try to hide.
Yeah. Roll it.
Is there a way for me to adjust which stat I roll with here?
As far as using a feat for it,
What do you do? You have a
Creative
feat for
diversion.
creative diversion?
yeah.
Yeah, I have a feat that lets me use computers for this.
You can just roll computers.
Yeah, just roll computers on it.
Yeah, I was hoping to use the ability to target within
Usually, the feat itself would be its own action. So I have a similar feat for performance, and the feat is its own action that has that creative diversion.
Yeah, no. Okay, so
Nope.
we're just gonna do this. 19.
19. see here.
Be against the perception DCs.
Right. The creature's attention you're trying to divert. Whether perception. Yes. It is successful, as it looks like it is. Looks towards the diversion.
Would say it's a hazard. It's not a creature. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll actually work, but
It definitely
Drax
seems.
is going to try.
It definitely
and
seems
then
to.
And then he's going to try to move out of line of sight around the wall here,
Mhm.
And that's 3 minors, or 3 actions. So
Wait
pass.
a
Keep
second.
in mind to keep your hide. So diversion only makes you hidden. You need to sneak away to stay hidden.
Okay, so would I have to roll stealth for that?
So to sneak away is your attempt to stride up to half your speed, and it's a stealth check.
All right, so that would be half my speed and stealth.
Oh, you
Make
are
it
a
a perception DC.
sneaky bug. All right.
Who's back here with me? I crawl halfway up Crucix leg.
Wonderful.
So if that's a success,
You
it's
are
usually
next.
a secret check. If that's a success, you remain undetected past the end of your turn. But you become observed as soon as you do anything other than hide, sneak, or step.
Yep.
Alright.
Anyway, that's 3 actions.
Raimi, you're up.
All right. Did you say that they were going to move towards us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna move.
How do we shut him down? Where's the snake gnat? Raimi's gonna move back towards, just away towards Seth over here, and cast glass shield, and
Maybe.
Random cat. Exactly. Was that the verbal component to your spell cast?
yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll do a knowledge check on how to disable advice.
Okay.
If it's magical.
Yep. Go ahead and roll a Arcana check for me, please.
I could use occultism. I'm trained in.
This one. You could do occultism, but it'd be a higher DC. But Arcana would be the lower one for you.
I'll go with occultism. See if I recognize
Woo!
anything from the sounds of their whirring. To disable the device.
Worrying is worrying.
Yeah, to disable, you would know that you could either attempt a thievery to snatch the moving parts out of the air, which would then disable the trap, or, and that would require multiple attempts to take multiple pieces out, or a Arcana twice to detect, once to detect where the power is emanating from, and then to counteract it.
We need to snatch those parts that are whirring around. Someone with quick hands. Grab them. Or Draxel. I don't know. Use your magic knowledge.
Atrax just said stay away from him. Now you're telling me to touch him?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm about to hit him.
How close do you got to be to use the Arcana?
Doesn't have a range per se on it, so
I feel like the sleight of hand or thievery, you'd have to like be right up on it. But I don't know about
Arcana doesn't say so, because you're also looking where it's the power's emanating from, and then to be able to disable it.
Oh shit! Now I'm seeing this pharaoh. What is this gunk over here?
The ooze.
The ooze.
The ooze.
What's this over here? Has anyone seen this?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to say anything yet.
Yeah, that's the gunk. It's junk and
Well-
gunk, like I said. Are you not paying attention to me? I feel like you should probably pay attention. Junk,
there's
gunk,
all,
junk,
there's
gunk.
gunk and junk all over the place.
Exactly, yeah, that's accurate.
All right, that's my turn. I moved, raised a glass shield. Now it's checked.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Seth, you're up.
Alrighty. Do I notice that my tech weapons are a little flickery or not yet?
Yeah, at this point, you notice that the it's not malfunctioning in any sort of capacity, but you definitely see like some of the like the battery life on it and some of the electronic pieces of your gun are flickering or slowly like being in and out. So you definitely can tell your tech weapon is malfunctioning in some capacity.
All right. Well, then I will be thankful I did not lose this in a shootout. I will go ahead and take aim at the ferrofluid, or this little oozy guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I can. Oh wait, they're not on the tracker anymore. I can't select the aim.
Are they now?
Oh, there we are.
Yes.
Cool.
Targeting. Cool.
Ooh.
All right. So I will aim.
Take aim.
Can aim, and then I'll take a shot with my semi-automatic pistol. See what happens.
Okay.
Roll.
Roll.
Critical hit. Okay. Then that. Then can't remember if the aim is included in this, but we'll see. Was not.
2 plus 1d6. No.
Oh, okay, so then let's just do. Nope. Roll.
Ooh.
7 points of piercing damage.
All right, so I go ahead and where is this? So I'm just checking its passes and stuff like this. What kind of damage is this?
Piercing.
Okay, so we will go ahead and take damage. Actually, that's
You
not
don't.
true, because there is a hardness to it, but you went over it because it should be combined. So definitely seemed. Oh, that's not correct. That the shot definitely was not as effective as you would have hoped for.
All right. And I'll try to take one with the laser pistol, see if maybe it's more effective, even if I have a -1 to shoot it with. And roll. Didn't work.
It definitely sure didn't, with a critical fail.
Pew!
Not even gonna
Shot
waste
goes
the hair
wide.
point on that one.
I like it.
Let me get my
And I'll,
laser shot soundbite.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll take a look back at Rami and say, "What am I supposed to do? Get close to what? Do
Get
what?
close. The whirring junk bees.
And do what?"
Snatch the pieces off of them. Put your hand in there and grab them. It'll disable them. Just look at it.
And that'll
I
end
know
my
because
turn.
the way it is.
You can tell it's the way it is.
Look, they're
So a
really
lot like
sharp, moving fast, so that's why we asked you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
a lot like a blender right now.
Sprax, you're up.
I put my hands in there, they'll get blended. But your hands are special. You have more of them.
Yeah, this is a great point. I got a lot of hands. When I look at this thing, does it make sense what he's saying, or is it like just a big death ball of metal?
Yes.
Cool.
Both, really. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense. It is a spinning death ball of metal, but if you take the pieces out, there is less to be slashed with.
The funny thing, if you would have rolled that in secret, I would think I critically failed in your line. It's like, I don't think that sounds right.
Well, if you can reach in with your hand and pull stuff out, you can reach in with a weapon and pull stuff out. So I'm gonna draw my weapon.
Okay.
They never listen.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say I think maybe we could just shoot him too, but
magic
I don't
junk.
really know. It's magic junk?
Magic
You can't
junk.
shoot magic.
I don't know how any of this works. I can reach in. If I see something to like actually grab and take apart, I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, you can see like
If it-
different like saw blades that are like just free floating that you can grab onto, or different pieces of shrapnel that is
I do
there.
that then.
Yeah,
That's
you could.
what I was told to do, so
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay, cool.
They say don't catch a falling knife, but these knives are just.
You could go
worms.
ahead and click on that thievery right there for me.
But I don't do thievery. I just wanna.
Oh,
I just wanna.
wow.
Well,
I don't.
sorry,
really
I
do it.
used flavor language. I should have said do a thievery check.
Yeah, you should have told me to thieve. You should have said thieve the magical blade.
Steal the metal. Steal it.
Pickpocket
Okay.
the saws out of
I
there.
did say quick hands.
Okay, thievery +0. Let's roll this.
Oh no.
I'm having
Too
flashbacks.
late to go back.
It's absolutely.
You know, I'm just doing what I'm told. I'm gonna give it a go.
I thought you were.
How
the
many
movie
hands?
leader.
Oh!
We take it. We take it.
Nice.
All right, I will make a note that
I can't believe-
a piece as you go ahead and reach up and grab a saw blade and just snatch it almost like a frisbee and just sort of grab it and holds and you know
And I go like this. Did I do it?
There you go, Scrax. Now do it two more
Yeah.
times.
Okay.
Maybe one more. I don't know. That looked pretty spot on.
Yeah, I think I'm really good at this. I'm just gonna try again.
yeah.
That was very
More than
easy.
one hand.
So that's one action.
Do it again.
Yeah, just do it again, 5-hit.
Is disable a trap a attack? Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. If you had a bonus.
If you have a
Bonus would be great in this situation. I would really like a bonus, but you know,
Disable a
character,
device
don't have it.
in two
Your armor's
actions.
giving you a -2. Unfortunate.
what happens this time?
This time.
Probably the exact same thing, right?
Yeah.
It
No,
was-
I need
it
you to
was
go
very
ahead.
easy.
I need you to go ahead and take 2 points of slashing damage as you reach in
Oh.
and try to grab it, and it just seems to cut up your arm a bit, but unable to successfully
okay.
snatch it out.
Nope, that one hurt. That one hurt. Okay. It's not as easy as I thought. I'm gonna like, ow, and then I'm gonna raise my shield. Try not to die.
I like it.
I posted the action for those curious.
Ooh.
You said 2 points.
Yes, 2 points.
It's actually 2 actions to disable a device.
That's all right. I made the bad call. So we know
Eh.
we're going now.
You got hurt over it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not like I succeeded again.
Yeah, exactly. You think about what you did. Okay, cool. Next up,
It's your turn.
hey, it's my turn. This swarm is going to go ahead and use its routine, which is 3 actions. to make make a melee strike attack against up to 3 different creatures. So it's going to make one.
This is why I went backwards.
What's towards Sprax? So we're gonna hit you with the. Is it T for target?
Yeah, I think so.
Matt, is that
Control T.
correct?
Yes.
Yep.
T. I just clicked the button on the pictures, but yes.
Does that work? Oh yeah, on the encounter log.
target,
it's
yeah.
Target.
The encounter thing.
Cool.
Target P.
Cool. And then we're gonna go open this up, and then smack. Public roll. Smackaroo. Oh, that's a miss. As the swarm sort of swings by, you're able to dodge underneath of it. As it can move 5, 10, 15. Make
That was almost
a
a critical miss.
I know, right? Make another attack against Vito.
Oh, I can move and
Oh,
make
no.
attack?
Yeah, it's a 3 action.
That's terrifying.
No map.
No, so it gets map penalty.
Is this it walked away from me so I get to hit it type system or no?
Unless you have a feature that specifically gives you that sort of
That's what it was,
issue.
okay.
Then it's going to use its last 5 feet of movement and move towards here, and then hit Seth.
Try me.
Okay.
Please don't.
Man, you
please
traveled
don't.
far.
20
So-
feet.
Come right for us.
Man, it's only like someone warned you that it's going to run towards you.
I ran back.
And another.
I should have ran back further.
Okay.
15 feet.
That's its turn. This is gonna move 5.
It's your turn.
Ah, there's another one.
Which one did you steal from? This one?
The bottom
The
one
one-
down here, yeah.
The one on
Yeah,
me?
the
Okay.
one that's come to y'all.
This one is gonna make a just a regular attack. So I'm gonna use this routine because it can't hit multiple people.
Oh, we're so screwed.
What do you mean?
Fine. Oh, hit.
It did hit. Ooh, you're gonna take 5 points of slashing damage for that one, friend.
And then
Oh.
does that go to my shield since my shield is up?
No.
Okay.
You can use a reaction. No, you probably can't.
What's Raging Shield do again?
Raising shield, which is an action
Mhm.
on your turn,
Right, which what he did.
gives you the AC for that turn. But
Oh,
then
yeah.
a lot of you can get a feat or some class abilities gives you the option to as a reaction block, something like that, shield block, which lets you block with your shield, which applies the hardness. But then but it could also break your shield.
Oh, that's
So
why.
I don't think
that's why his AC is 21 instead of 19 currently.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
but you'll have to keep that up every turn as a action.
So you go ahead and
Alright.
take that solid 5 points of slashing damage there, Travis. If you
Okay.
press that.
So unless you have that
hurts.
shield block reaction, you
Yeah.
can reduce the damage.
All right, and then a third one. 5, 10, 15. And we'll move up, so it's actually equal to the top of the chain link fence now. As it seems, instead of going for Sprax, it's ascending up to try to go up and over the chain link fence for the yard.
It's your turn. It's your turn.
Now, for the ooze.
Oh no. The gunk.
The
No,
spunk. Junk spawn.
He's going to use an action to do magnetic leap,
Oh, dear.
which instantly moves adjacent to a
Hey.
creature within its magnetic field it can attach to. The ooze then automatically attaches to the creature. So it's going to go and
Fucking
jump
science, man.
straight to Raimi and attach to Raimi.
Ugh.
Would
Now we're getting those
that
effects.
Ooh.
trigger? I believe that would trigger my hair trigger. Since
Ooh.
I had aimed at it last and hit. Is that a move action? I assume.
It is a move action.
All right, I will take an attack with the laser pistol at it.
Yes.
And no multi-attack penalty. The base.
You're the best.
Oh.
Nice.
Critical hit.
Critical
You
hit.
Even.
see, when you say it attached to me,
Mm-hmm.
what do you mean by that?
So it attaches itself to a creature of its size or larger. That is a.
Am I gonna learn what it? Am I gonna learn what you mean by that?
Yeah, you're gonna learn it real quick as soon as Matt finishes up with this hair trigger.
Okay, is that apply effect? Okay, cool.
It's probably going to be fine.
Why? How can I cannot get this to work?
Well, it also may have. Let's see, 2d6 or
What are you
2
trying to
plus
do?
1d6.
I'm trying to get my aim thing to add the.
Add the damage die to it.
Can't see what
Does-
I rolled on the dice. It's just 2 times 1d6.
Yeah, for fire
You
damage.
rolled 3 on the dice.
Yeah,
Does
if you
aim
left.
go on you or does aim go on the creature?
Aim goes. I apply the effect.
But did you apply it to yourself? It looks like.
I believe so.
I think maybe Josh has to apply it to the creature.
I'll apply it to creature.
I don't, because we can't drag and drop.
As aim on it.
Now I'm wondering what happens if you shoot it.
But it's fine.
So that would be a total of 11 fire damage. Or if you just want to make it an even.
Well, it's all damage.
13?
Is,
Or,
all
sorry,
damage is double, right?
Yes. But I accidentally rolled 2d4. Couldn't figure out how to.
Mm.
Oh, if you click, it does it.
Hmm.
I can. I just click
Yes. Okay.
or forward.
Okay, 13 damage.
That one seemed normal.
It even though it was a critical, it did not seem to have the critical impact affected any additionally.
Cool. Don't know if it's me or my guns. This is upsetting. All right, that's
It's
my
absorbing your bullets.
As it now
It's absorbing your
attaches.
lasers.
Let's see.
Yeah, does it want to change its mind? You know, I didn't attack it.
No, it doesn't.
Well, hold on. This stupid ooze is a creature within 30 feet that was damaged by an ally.
Correct.
So I'm gonna demoralize this flubber.
Yes.
Idiot.
Oh, by the way, it does look like the magnetic field is applying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could
Like,
see it on
I see
my thing.
I see the -1 on your attack roll.
Love it.
Mhm. Yeah, it says on my character sheet +9 instead of +10 for my tech weapons.
Anything that rolls a d20 is considered a check. So, like, if it says it gives you a penalty to checks, that also includes attack rolls.
I'm gonna say that this thing's fast flubber, which is really cool, but it also smells bad.
Damn.
Stinky farts.
Oh,
Get-
no.
Well,
Oh, it loves smelling bad. It's a big fan.
It smells real bad! Sprax, it smells real bad!
more or less for you, Raimi, you are off guard.
Oh, guard.
Yeah, you're off guard, and it's a DC. It's a flat check to grab, or draw an unattended or store technological item.
Good thing I don't use those very often.
Yep. Okay. That's one action. After
You
it
love
was
me.
demoralized, which is rude. Um,
I think you're demoralized if you critically fail a demoralized check. I
I mean, this whole situation is overwhelming, so it
think
wouldn't
you are.
surprise me if I got a little demoralized here.
Did you mean that the effect also applies to the player?
yeah,
Yeah.
player and character.
For the rest of the session, I have to go.
Okay.
Move.
Yeah,
5
don't worry.
feet.
Don't worry. There's no critical fail on demoralized.
But
Okay.
we are going to use its second action to attack you now that it's on you.
No.
Hi, Dukin.
Ooh,
Oh.
I saw those. That was cool.
I'm going to use my reaction
Okay.
to shield block with my glass shield.
Okay.
Going to shatter my shield, and you're going to take some damage.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
My damage
Let me find.
has been rolled. 8
Let me find.
bludgeoning.
All right. I got hardness 2, so that's going to be subtracted by 2.
Right.
Here, let me throw this out there. See if I can apply that. No, it didn't really do anything. All right, so 6 damage, and you will take 1d4 piercing with a basic reflex save. You do a basic reflex?
Yeah, I'm doing it. 15?
I think that's a fail. Yeah, that's a fail. So 1d4.
Okay.
Sure, there's a better way to do this, but I'm just using.
Oh, bring me.
Let's
onto
hope you're
that.
not immune to piercing. Oh,
Sorry,
I gave that to myself. Undo.
Yeah, you did. I also gave it to you, and then you did it too after I undid it.
One
Okay.
one piercing as my glass shield shatters.
It actually shouldn't take anything because that does have resistance to physical. So
That's
it's
for
going to
it,
use
you know, good for
its second attack and swing towards Seth because it's also within range to swing.
You better not.
It's gonna.
All right, I shot it a few times.
Okay.
Ooh,
Well,
whew,
how about a miss?
not today.
Not
today.
As it almost like extends out, as this little pseudopod of an arm just extends out and barely misses you. And then it slings back, and when it slings back into Raimi, it then sticks back to them and attaches. So you yeah.
Nice.
still attached to me.
Yep, still attached. That's the end of its turn. Vito Calito!
Help us, Vito.
You're our only hope.
That is dramatic. It's your turn now.
Isn't it though? It's your turn now.
And then the big arrow and the
You can't
Horns
not
play.
know it's not your turn with it. Is all I'm saying.
that's true. Vito is gonna do something he's always done every time he
Shoot
has a
everybody.
turn. Vito shoots everybody. Yeah.
Everybody, including team. Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
That's how Vito rolls. So yeah, as part of his Vito shoots everybody move, he does get to move. So he will move 35 over here. 5, 15, 20, 30. And then, yes, he will drop his AoE right here
On that poor ooze.
Triangle.
on the poor ooze.
Ooze
So
doesn't
we'll
have any
start with
reactive
the-
strike, or at least you chose not to use it.
Yeah, that's what it is. It
Look me in
chose
the
not
eyes.
to do
I
that.
chose not to.
I assume he chose not to use them. I don't metagame since most things don't have them. Unless somebody says, "Oh, that thing can hit you," I just assume it can't, like anything else.
That's my plan.
So yeah, the free shot on the main target coming up.
That hits.
Hey, there you go.
Don't say there you go to me. That's sad. So was that.
No, that's sad. That is sad. Yeah, and then I get to exclude 2 people from the AOE, so I will exclude, I guess, Rami and Seth.
Oh,
Thanks.
okay.
And then both the ooze and the blade thing need to make a reflex save.
Okay.
DC is 18.
Got this. Oh, actually. 14 for the ooze.
I feel like oozes should be
Woo!
pretty
And
reflexive.
27 for the swarm.
Jeez Louise. Vito, stop taking
Oh wait,
damage.
wrong button. Wrong button.
Take that damage and enjoy it.
Seth,
Oh,
now's
okay,
your
I gotta
chance to
roll
stick
the-
your
I
hand
gotta
in
roll
that
the damage
scoring
here, yeah.
blade.
Yeah.
It only works about half the time.
Oh no.
Nice.
Curious.
Oh no.
Do you want me to leave the group? I feel like this is my fault.
All right.
Take Vito's.
It's good, we forgive you. You
You
got
know,
the
if you
critical, and then
do-
the extra one that you failed was a free one, a freebie.
If you do whatever, but take Vito's dice with you when you go.
I think these things are immune to bullets, guys. They
Definitely
are
immune to
suppressed,
glass.
though. -1 penalty to attack rolls and a -10-foot speed penalty.
Can you toss that in for me so I can click and drag those onto it? That status effect.
Yeah, yes.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
I was looking for like a player permission if we could like just get that.
Yeah. Is the swarm suppressed even though it succeeded on the reflex save?
It has to critically succeed on the reflex save to not be suppressed.
Oh,
And the DC was 18.
okay, and it did not critically succeed. So,
If it rolled a 20, it did.
no, it did. It did not. It rolled a 19 plus
19,
8,
okay.
so 27.
Yeah, needed a 28.
Yeah.
And then
Plus
I'll try
8.
to demoralize it because I got nothing better to do. I will try to demoralize the ooze.
The ooze.
Yep. I know it probably is immune to mental, but Vito doesn't know that.
Exactly. Go ahead and try.
Yeah, it probably is. My demoralize don't work, so it's probably immune.
Oh, by the way, if it doesn't understand your language, it takes a -4, or you take a -4.
It would, but I have a thing for that.
Yeah.
Got the
He's got the
stairs.
shooty gun, so it doesn't matter.
Judy gun.
Exactly.
Shooting gun.
Uh-huh. If I shoot, it doesn't matter. I've seen better oozes than you in a kitchen, like Lucky Sixes.
Damn.
There's an ooze right under the fridge over there.
It did not seem
Ooze, more
to
like snooze.
have any sort of impact on this ooze.
Guys, it's immune to comedy too.
Is that the end of your turn?
This ooze is immune to
Yeah.
our threats.
I thought it was a good one, Vito. I did. I thought it was pretty good. I think he probably can't hear or something.
You know what we need? We need a Draxel to tell us what to do.
Hey, Draxel, it's your turn.
Because I don't think we did a lot, but I don't think we did anything.
Is Krusik gonna do anything?
You know?
He's locked outside.
Yeah, he's locked outside. That's a good point.
Skittermander, handle this.
And he runs off.
Hey, if he runs up to find Nick, I'm fine with that.
How about sitting down?
That's a good point. I need to add him here. And roll him. That was my bad. I'll have him activate now. Move. And
Vesk activate.
exactly. Talking over here in Warhammer terms. I just realized he actually changed his name in like if you click his character sheet, it says his full name into it, and so it's too long. It runs off the character sheet. I sort of love it. Actions. He's going to attune. I think I can remember how to play this.
It's not so easy on the other side.
Um,
I also installed a module that tells you when it's your next up. Everybody notice that?
I love it.
Yep.
Next up or
Yeah.
your turn.
You're next.
And then do a strike. At
You're not
the
going to
ooze.
tune?
I did. I guess I
Doesn't
like.
activate.
So everybody, if you are attuned or not, so you become attuned to a favorite attunement of your stellar arrangement. You can also manifest any solar manifestation currently. In addition to above usage, you can also attune as a free action when you roll initiative. Okay, so he would have already attuned, I guess.
Cultist then.
He's going to, I guess, go ahead and swing. Because everything else pulls people closer to him anyway, so he needs to run first. Strike. I'm so good at this game. Actually insane.
You targeted Seth.
Oh no, not me.
Oh, I mean, it's still a natural
Still
20.
it's
So
still-
I'm not gonna.
Just make sure you don't apply that damage.
Yeah.
I will die.
That's my chance.
Whoa. So it takes a solid 8 points of fire damage.
It's also got a critical plasma.
It
What
would
does
if
that
did
do?
not have. There seemed like the critical effect did not impact this
Oh.
creature.
You keep saying that.
Huh? I sure do.
Glad
I think we
we're
need to keep
rolling
critting
so
it.
well.
Okay, and then it will, I guess, use his last action to swing again. Why not?
What if we all just get in this room and then shut the door?
Do it. And that's a critical fail. Wow, went from critical to both sides of the D20. We're here for it.
Yep.
Okay, that's
Dice under
his,
control.
Krusik's turn. So now officially started the order with the Draxel.
So you mentioned that one of the ways to disable these trap things was through Arcana
Correct.
by finding the source and then disabling it.
Correct.
Is that finding the source a seek or a recall knowledge?
Let me look here.
Or is that just also a disable a device?
It is also a disable a device.
That just takes 2 actions. It's a
Yeah.
long freaking time.
I agree. It's a big junkyard, to be fair, too, right?
I think that I would like to sustain my quantum field for 1 action.
Okay.
Which gives me a free seek or recall knowledge. So what's the penalty to recall knowledge on the same stuff again? I guess it's a different creature, but it's the same kind of creature.
Not really a penalty, but the DC goes up.
All right, well, I'm targeting 2 of these, so I can recall knowledge on 2 of them at the same time. And I'm just going to roll Arcana again.
Yeah, roll in Seeker for me.
How?
Secret.
So right above the chat box, I think you can go. When you go to make the roll, I think you can select. There's a little drop down that says like private GM role. I think. At least it is on my side.
Blind GM roll.
Yeah, blind GM role.
Blind the GM.
Yeah. Ah! Okay, cool.
Go.
Cool. As you go ahead and recall additional knowledge, these things are indeed, let's see here. Sorry, I was trying to see what sort of.
You can also, before like rolling knowledge checks, it's like you ask a question, the GM will say like, I can answer that, or they might say like, I don't really have anything for that. So you can decide not to do a knowledge check if
Right.
there's like.
So, is there anything
It just
particular?
happens.
Is there
It just
anything
happens for
that you would
free.
like to know? Is there anything specific you were trying to learn about these as you sort of were looking through and looking and studying this creature?
I mean, the suggestion was brought up before, like just hit it with a weapon.
Mhm.
Do I have reason to believe that would be ineffective for some reason, like a particularly high hardness or AC or tons
Yeah,
of hit
it does
points?
have a significant hardness. Yeah, it does have it definitely has a significant hardness. It's not the most tough thing you've seen, but it's going to definitely be significantly less impactful just swing at this thing or shoot this thing than it is to maybe go ahead and try to maybe snatch it out. It might be quicker.
Okay. Wild. Okay. So that was for free as a part of my sustain. I think for my other two actions. Spells.
Ooh, spells.
Yeah, everybody.
Thank you for.
Spells. Detect magic.
I'm legitimately considering it since there's a magic elimination that may help us to get rid of. Does Ooze guy over there have anything metal on it?
That
Probably
is-
has some metal in it.
Some ferrofluid, literally like liquid
Does it
metal.
have anything metal in it?
Here, this is what it looks like.
Does that look like metal?
So
You
yes,
can
some
see there
metal.
is some scraps of metal inside of it. Yes.
Ooh, free guns.
Free guns. Not yet.
So I would like our Ooze friend to do a basic reflex save for this.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, overheat. That sounds rude.
Yeah, it's got metal in it. I'd like
Let's
it to
attach
be
the Raimi.
Yeah, it's attached to
see.
ring.
Yeah. If you were wondering, I think that Raimi is probably incentivized to get it off.
How does a
Ooh.
7 feel for you?
There we go.
I don't know that a critical failure does anything worse than just a regular failure, but
It's a basic reflex, so it's double damage.
Roll that damage. Ooh.
so 12 fire.
Ooh.
And it usually, I mean, we don't have to. Yeah, never mind. Sorry. I was thinking, I saw 2d6. Like, did you double the dice or double damage?
I doubled the damage.
Yeah, I didn't wait for the words to leave your mouth.
Weirdly enough, that seemed very effective.
Ooh.
If it has anything metal or equipment or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it needs to get rid of it. Otherwise, it's going to take 3 fire damage at the start of its turn.
Wonderful. I love that for everyone involved.
And that's 3 actions. So
Does that include
end of my
me?
turn. I'm hoping that it'll drop you. Yes. But...
You are unfortunately not metallic in nature.
and as Adraxel is fighting, it's seemingly because he's distracted and like he speaks telepathically. So just in all of your heads, like he played too, he played, and then it just drifts out.
That's terrifying. Okay. That is for Draxel, yes?
Yep.
Raimi. There's
All
a
right.
ooze that is on fire, or very hot, I should say. Maybe not on fire, but very, very, very hot.
Yeah, I've got this off guard condition. If I in order to move, do I have to do that flat check? Or if I move, does it move with me?
It moves with you, so it doesn't hold you in place. It just whenever you move, it moves with you.
Just gonna run away.
It just run off in the distance. It just seems stuck on fire.
Draxel starts humming that tune, and Raimi feels the beat and casts Anthem,
Hey,
giving everyone this.
is that another aura that goes into effect now?
I've got a macro. Let me use that.
Hot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here we go.
Across the board.
No,
So
I
many
shouldn't give it to
status
the.
effects.
Did it give it to the bad guys?
It did give it to the bad guys.
Ah, shit. I gotta work on my macro.
I can disable it though.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I just
Can you?
Yeah, I just went through
Okay.
and disabled it.
All right. So Raimi starts keeping up the beat that Adraxel started humming, and then casts Ignition.
Huh?
Snaps his fingers and lights a spark on the ferrofluid.
Okay.
As a melee attack.
Oh.
Let's roll. Get a roll. Roll. Attack. That's how I do it.
Oh, it does more than me.
Oh.
Would you like to use a hero point?
I was about to say, I'm going to use my hero point on that.
Heard. Also, did that have a fire effect that just went onto it, by the way?
It might have had a fire effect that went onto it. Come on, give me something good. Not that much.
Not that much
13.
better for a 13. That unfortunately misses.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's fine. It's great.
It's still on me.
Anything else you would like to do?
That's it. That's 3 actions.
Love that for me. Krusik's gonna go. Confused, unsure of what to do. Because he looks at his Dashko, looks at the ooze that's on Raimi. And then takes a swing. And let's just make sure. Yes, Krusik does have the buff on him.
That's a +1 to attack rolls and damage rolls.
It should already
And
be
saves.
applied, if I remember correct. Oh, that will hit. Damage. Hold on, guys. Am I just a Vesk main right now?
I think you are.
I will take 5 points of damage. As he does his solar shot. And then we'll go ahead and attack with the Dashko. which is miss. And then he will use his last one to move here.
You're supposed to save us.
Seth, you're up.
Does your macro keep going off? These enemies keep getting anthem.
I mean, I can just.
I just keep seeing it bump up.
I just see that it just repopulated with the.
Okay.
Just drag the anthem, the spell effect on there.
I'll go
Alright,
ahead. I'll add that
so
to
with this anthem in front of me, I feel like we need to get rid of this ooze and then we can work on the traps after. So let's do this. I'll go ahead and double tap.
it.
So for this one, I will make sure I'm targeting it. Yeah. Yes. Aim. Use. Apply effect.
And I
Aim
also
was
apply it
applied.
Hold on, I just reapplied it to the monster as well.
Okay. And then I will take 2 strikes with my semi-automatic pistol. Roll. Alright, first one hit.
Nice.
Cool. Aim. Oh, it's off. I can toggle it on. Okay. Weird. Does this thing have something that prevents precision damage?
Immune to precision damage? It's immune to critical hits?
It does have immune to precision.
Alright, maybe that's why it hasn't been working.
Ooh.
I don't know. I feel like it would just say no damage. Maybe not.
Did you do your second attack in there? Because the damage gets
not
combined,
yet.
right?
Not yet. To roll.
Nice. That also
16
hits.
still hits. Damage. Then. So you said it's immune to precision damage?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I will not. Cool. Great.
Nice. Good damage. Good damage.
Yeah. So you take off that 1 extra point from the first one. So 4 plus 2. So 6 total piercing damage.
But that's in 2 different shots, though, right?
It's the same shot.
Same shot.
Yes and no. So I fire 2 shots at the target. I play the multiple attack penalty both, and then combine the damage.
Oh, okay. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Yep.
So, you said total of 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Apply the target's
Cool.
resistances and weaknesses only 1.
Love that. Okay.
And for my last action, I will switch hand.
Oh. How dare you?
So now I have a free hand and a cryo pistol.
Wait a second. I feel like something's being cooked.
I am cooking.
Cool.
And that's it.
All
It
right.
will be your turn next.
Sprax, you're up.
Sprax. Well, Sprax can't control his token anymore. There we go. Sprax is gonna move.
Okay.
Sprax, being the genius that he is going to just reach in there again and try to pull another piece out.
I love that. Let me go ahead and pull on this one that you pulled on originally, correct?
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's gonna take me a while, y'all.
Yeah. Go ahead and click on that thievery for me, and that'll be 2 of your. That'll be your last 2 actions.
Oh, it's 2
You should get a
actions to
+1
thievery.
for the.
Yeah, it's 2 actions to try to disable device.
All right, I guess it is what it is.
If you want to change your mind and not do those 2 actions, that's fine. But I just getting a reminder, it's 2 actions. So 1 for the move, and then it'd be 2 for the attempt.
It's
Your
fine.
Anthem's playing though.
Mm-hmm. Which is a +1. Wait, do you get a modifier? He's getting a modifier for this?
Let's get him a modifier.
Get a modifier.
And Alyssa says, is it just attack rolls? Attack rolls and damage rolls.
Oh,
Sorry.
awkward. No modifier. No modifier.
No modifier. Sorry.
True skill. True skill.
Well, I feel let down.
That's why I ultimately shut.
I've gotten that
thievery
Oh.
this round.
or yet.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed.
But fortunately, you take 5 points of slashing damage for doing that.
That's a
Oh.
lot more than I wanted to take.
You're doing the damaging for it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Ow! Are you
The word
sure
said there was
that we can't just like hit these things? Oh,
I thought you were.
ow!
I thought you.
Ah, jeez! I almost lost a finger.
On a scale of untrained to trained, how good are you at? Let's call this a thievery action.
I haven't thieved a thing in my life.
Why are you doing this?
I don't know. I thought you said reach in. I reached in. I'm just gonna hit it.
Yeah, on a scale from untrained to expert, we're really looking for like trained and more.
Trained and more.
I didn't know there was gonna be an interview today, but I'm trying.
All
Why'd you bring us to this death junkyard?
It is your turn.
You
Hey, it's my
asked me
turn.
to.
No.
Where do you see your
No,
fingers?
we're bad at fighting objects.
Actually, it was Seth. He's the one that talked to Jules.
True.
It's gonna go ahead and do a melee attack at Seth.
Good, good.
I deserve it.
Yeah, you do.
Sorry, I wanted us to get money.
Oh,
No.
miss.
Not today.
Seth is off guard, or he's being flanked. If hazards count as flanking,
They do not.
Technically,
as
isn't
far as
that
I'm
thing
aware.
on you? So
it wouldn't
Oh
matter
yeah.
anyway.
Well, I mean, it's also yeah. It's actually technically 1 square over, but I didn't want to overlap it, so it's not actually here. It's actually because it's on you. It's actually on your square. Yeah, it's attached.
Is it?
It's on your chest, on burning a little bit, but it's great.
Hot liquid metal.
If I would have
Perfect.
missed, would I have hit Raimi?
Well, you could find out.
All right. Sorry, I'm already cooking.
This one is going to move and then try to hit Krusik.
We're getting packed in here, guys.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It's a fatal
It's
funnel,
your
and we
turn.
are all in it.
Feels like a cloud of daggers in Baldur's Gate or D&D.
Except it's called a cursed junk swarm. That's
Cloud of
also a
daggers.
miss.
Cloud of Daggers in Baldur's Gate is on its own level.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to move 5 feet over and then 10 feet down to be right next to a Draxel, and then make an attack at a Draxel.
Hey, rude.
Oh, you know what? I wonder what happened.
I
updated-
I can't hit anyone with a +8.
I updated the Starfinder module, and I think it overwrote my
Your anthem.
spell effect that made it aura.
Hate to see it.
It's gotta
But-
be what happened.
Gotta be.
All right, it can't be your fault of miscreating it. It
Can't
has
be.
to be the update. Okay, cool. It's going to do a attack towards Seth.
Cool. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
because the fact that it's
Suppress.
suppressed,
Modifiers matter, baby.
modifiers matter.
Thanks, Vito.
No problem.
It will go ahead and try a second one though.
No.
Can't really do a whole lot else.
What did I ever do to you besides shoot you?
Shoot
a
you
bunch of times?
repetitively.
I barely heard.
Besides shoot you, what did I do?
Woo.
Well, besides shoot
That
you
animation.
again, what did I do?
I did. I liked it. That hits. You take 5 bludgeoning damage,
Oh,
Damn.
and when
Do
it
I hit push a button?
yeah,
No,
press damage.
I can't.
Oh,
You rolled that privately.
Oh wait, I can right click, apply damage.
hey, nice. Good to know that I rolled
even
privately.
though it's private.
Yeah.
I don't know how much damage I'm applying.
Hey, that's sort of cool though. And you sit smacked like, oh,
It
Jesus.
hurts.
And when it
Private's got hands.
when it smacks on, it actually smacks and then attaches and pulls itself to you.
Good.
But does it like it being here? That's the question.
Is it off
Yeah.
me?
It can
That's-
jump to Vito. Could jump
Yeah,
to.
that's what I'm saying.
I think it should jump to one of those whirling death rockets.
Oh, you know, that's a
Ooh.
good idea.
What if you walked into it?
Yeah. Someone should
You
walk
start
into
your
it. It is going to use a. Oh, I needed to roll this. 1 second. Oh, sick. It is going to use a magnetic leap
Ooh,
and jump all the way to Vito and attach itself to Vito.
sweet. I'm gonna take a
Oh.
shot then.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
Is that a
Then
move
I have
action?
my
It is.
zero pistol out.
That dice like
Hey.
jumped.
Jump. Well, all right.
I just hit the damage button, by the way. Don't hit critical.
Can you
But
stop
I-
critting on things that are immune to crits?
No. 5 cold damage.
Hey, 5 cold damage.
Where's that cold stuff at?
It takes 5 gold.
Nice. Cold seems to work.
Cool, ka-choo. That is the fluid's turn. Vito,
It's your turn.
you have
It's your turn.
an ooze on your body. You are we can also Raimi, you can get off guard off of you.
Off.
And
Can I escape this thing with like an acrobatics check?
I think it was a flat check.
well, it's a flat check to it's the same as like the grapple rules, whatever the grapple rules are for it. To get out of stuff or
That's
ungrappled.
an escape.
The flat check was
Attack.
to pull out any tech items while grappled.
Oh, okay. Escape is a
Athletics.
acrobatics or athletics
Yeah, I think it's just athletics versus sport.
or attack.
Bruce, did that thing take its 3 fire damage at the start of its turn?
Oh, it did not. Thank you for reminding me. It will take 3 fire damage.
Yeah, it's an unarmed attack or acrobatics or athletics, but it still counts as an attack against the
Oh,
creature's
gotcha.
athletic DC.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to escape. So I am good at acrobatics.
Oh.
I took 4 fire damage?
Mm-hmm. Because I think it
Ooh.
says 3, but I'm pretty sure it's 1 plus.
On a critical
Nice
success,
rolls.
you are free and you can stride up to 5 feet.
Nice.
Oh yes.
It plops to the ground.
Hell yeah.
I need to roll a d4 again.
How high is this fence?
10 feet.
And did we decide with the climb speed I can change between striding and climbing, Donnie, or do I have to take a stride and then a climb? Do you remember?
I think you can just move into it.
Move upwards.
Okay, cool. And then at the top of the fence, is there enough for Vito to stand, or is it like totally flimsy?
It is actually barbed wire at the top of the fence.
It's not what I wanted to hear.
You're switching from one movement type to another requires ending your action that has the first movement type and using a new action for the second.
Okay.
Ah, there you go. Okay, cool. Thanks for looking that up for me.
Unless the GM rules otherwise.
Okay,
Especially
yeah,
if you're
I'm
moving a
just
very
gonna,
short distance. There you go.
I'm gonna stick with Vito shoots everything. And which thing should I shoot? Yeah, I will shoot the ooze. That's kind of a waste of a AoE, but that's all right. So I'll move 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then shoot at the ooze.
There's a lot of targets here, is all I'm saying, guys.
All right, so this is the sender attack on it.
That'll hit. Because of Anthem, modifiers matter. That's
your Anthem.
unfortunate.
That's your
I've rolled
second
so many
one.
ones.
Vito's back, baby.
That's my third one on damage
Anthem
dice
made
this
that a
time.
+1.
Yeah, but still no
Notably,
damage.
out of 3 rolls.
Actually,
Yes,
it-
three ones in a row.
yeah.
And then it needs the DC 18 save for the AoE.
Reflex, right?
Yes, DC 18 basic reflex.
19, baby.
So it
Drax,
takes
what-
half of 1.
It will take half of 1 or takes 1 damage. Nice.
Wow.
Oh.
Draxel, what song were you singing? It's playing on everyone's comm
I
units right
think
now.
it's knick-knack. The knick-knack,
Yeah.
paddywhack. Give the
Give a
dog
dog
a
a
bone.
bone. This old
The-
is going home.
Yes, that is how it gets stuck into Draxel's head.
Well, it's playing on everyone's comm links as this is all going on. There's a sick percussion line behind it too.
Yeah, it got remixed.
That's it for
Exactly.
Vito.
That's it for Vito. Top of the order, Draxel, you're up. Bop into your this tune.
I am going to drop concentration on my my paradox aura
Mhm.
and maintain concentration on the overheat. And I guess I'm going to try an Arcana check to disable device on the. Well, yeah, no, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do an Arcana check to maintain concentration on the spinny death wheels.
Can you check it on the ferrofluid? Can you move that aura? Is that a thing that works?
I'm dropping my learn about stuff aura so that I can keep this thing on fire.
Mm.
Is there an Arcana pop out for those?
Yeah. I
or-
just put it into the chat.
Aha. Mm,
Would you like to hero point?
yeah, I would actually.
That is a success. As you are searching for the point of what is keeping these things going, you're able to see over here in the corner. It seems to be where the magic is sort of pointing you as the origin for these things.
Okay. All right, that's 3 actions. So, he played knick-knack on a tree, and then he fades back out.
Raimi, you're up.
All right. First thing Raymond's going to do is sustain. So at the end of the measure on Knick-Knack Paddywhack, he'll switch the beat and throw in an extra bridge. And that will sustain the anthem and it will also count for the Vitality Network. I'm going to give that Vitality Network to who needs it the most. Who's in trouble here? Let's give it to Sprax.
Sprax is not feeling great.
Yeah.
Sprax! And Sprax gets 10 HP
Ooh,
Whew.
from my Vitality Network.
that's so many's.
That's a lot of
I know.
HPs.
It takes my Vitality Network down to 4 HP.
I love that for you.
Was that enough to fill you up?
Almost.
Very close.
10? Oh, you want 2 more? Here. Take 12. Fill
That's
her up.
metagaming right there.
Well, thanks to
I can see their
Vitality, Vitality Network allows the metagame to happen because it sees exacts.
HP. It's the Vitality Network. I know everybody's HP.
Ah, my
Don't
hand
ask me
feels
how.
much better. Can I hit these things now?
Keep trying. We need your
Keep
mind
trying
in the
to-
game, Sprax.
Okay.
With my second, well, not even my second action. Let's do some damage.
Damn age.
Oh.
Do some damage.
Or hear me out.
Well-
Don't.
I like that Ramy's like, hey, you need to go do these untrained thievery checks to get these things out of here. I'm going to keep my fingers somewhere else.
Well, to get over there, I gotta move, and then I won't have enough actions. I'm gonna cast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like it's even
I'm gonna-
better. It's like Ramy's like, go ahead and do that. In fact, I'll fix your hands to do it again.
Keep it up. Hit it. Hit that knick-knack paddywhack. And I'm like trying to get you to like sing this song while you're getting your hand sliced up. I'm gonna do ignition again. This time a ranged attack.
Okay.
Ooh.
Bam!
That'll hit.
That's
Do I need
just
to
a
use
hit.
the Starfinder dice to get the cool visuals?
It's actually it's
Uh-oh.
probably only for like Pathfinder.
Oh,
Spells
there's
and
no
stuff.
laser guns in Pathfinder.
No, you'd have to add those manually, and I didn't do
good.
that. I just downloaded a module. Alright. I'm gonna roll damage, Josh. You can't stop me.
He rolled 1,500 damage.
It should be +1. Did Anthem expired?
No.
I need to unexpire Anthem.
Throw your hands up.
See, I gotta fix that aura. That's actually 5 fire damage because my Anthem expired.
Oh, okay. I will go ahead and
Also, that should be 20. It still counted the Anthem on the attack roll.
yeah.
Weird.
It's because the monster didn't have. I don't think had Anthem apply or no, it doesn't. That's aim. Never mind.
Whatever. We'll figure it out.
You can take aim off of that if it doesn't even matter.
That's fair.
I wonder if I need to do sustain. But that's my turn.
That's 5 fire damage.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
Snap a finger. I snapped it to Sprax, and I snapped it over to the ferrofluid, and that lit him up.
All right. Krusik is going to use Black Hole. Which
Classic Krusik.
okay, so it needs to make a you. That's rough.
I feel like a
Sorry.
critical failure on a black hole is not going to be.
Not
Good.
great for it. I can
Whoa!
promise
Sucking my soul.
Oh no, there's 2 dice on my screen.
that. Okay, so 2
Yeah.
failures and a critical failure. Okay, cool. All of them take this bludgeoning damage, and they're all pulled through. The one that was next to you, Adraxel, you can see with this force being so strong on this individual, it actually pulls it through the fence as it slices its way through away from you. But he pulls all of them to that.
Does it damage the fence?
Yes, it does. Yeah, there's now a hole in the fence where the shredding went through.
Nice.
Is it big enough that I could get through it?
It is, yeah.
Nice.
Where are you going?
Away.
Here-ish.
That is 2 turns for a black hole, which seems fair. And he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Around the building. I think it's sweetest thing.
The old bait and switch.
Yeah. Hey, get over here and then run away.
Yeah, this is Sprax. Kill him.
Like, I got bigger fish to fry. These things are hardened.
Is Sprax also a Skittermander?
Yeah.
Other Skittermander, you've received your orders. I brought more things for you to pull apart.
Oh my god, it's so... Rob, take a hero point, please.
That was good.
That was glorious. Next up is Seth.
Oh boy. Alright, I will help out our new friend. And on this guy, I will go ahead and do the thievery to try to take out some of their panels. That one. Do I need to push a button?
I'm getting ready to push a button. I had to go away from Crucic view.
Get out of here.
And go here, and then post here, and go.
Yep. And then... Alright.
Nice.
Success.
You go ahead and pull another disc out of it.
Alright,
At
that
this,
was a 2-action thievery.
it
right?
is, yes.
Okay.
Anything for your last action?
Yeah, I will take my non-free hand and take a shot at Mr. Ooze over there.
Okay.
So,
Blue,
boom, I
Mr.
think I need to take...
Oh, I see what you were cooking. I see now. I see the cook.
I needed a hand to do the thing.
I see.
Now. Oh.
Wait, which one did you pull thingy out of?
The same one you did.
Same one you
Okay,
did. Now
I got
it's
this.
Two successes.
I got this. Untrained on my turn. Thievery.
Which
And
one was the
prepared to
critical on?
It was on the same
Critical
one.
counts as 2 successes.
I'm aware.
We've done this 4 times.
3 now is success. 3 successes on
but
this
I
one
crit
creature.
as well.
Wait,
I thought the
Matt-
first one was a crit,
first one was crit, and then we had
Very
a
first
second.
one.
Normal success.
and
And
then
then-
Matt just did it.
No, yeah, but Matt was just a regular success.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's
that's
3.
That's
So
3.
3, right?
You need 4?
Yeah, it's 4 for taking this
Ah!
apart.
That's a lot of actions.
I would agree.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hero point.
Okay.
I'm no hero.
Miss.
No point in being a hero.
No.
Okay. And that's your last one, yes?
Yep. Yeah, that was 2 for thieving, 1 for shooty.
Cool. Speaking of the hero,
It will be your turn next.
Sprex.
Save a Sprex.
Okay.
You're
Here
full
we
health.
Shred that arm.
Yeah. Which
Everybody, he's at full health.
I mean, how open are you to a deal, Bruce?
I'm listening.
If
Roll-
I
roll
agree to
diplomacy.
take damage no matter what, will you allow me to use athletics instead of thievery as I brute force and just take the pain and get whatever saw thing I need to get from the middle of this thing?
Not try to nimbly grab it, just like
Just.
Force your way through that magic.
It sounds like
will-
you're just jumping
Solid.
into it.
I will allow you to roll athletics at the same DC,
Okay.
which what you're looking for is a 16. There's no button I want to have to press, so you just have to roll athletics if you go to open your sheet and hit the button for it.
Oh no.
Athlete.
You shouldn't have told me it was a 16 because I broke the encounter. I have
fine.
the thingy Donnie told me. What is that thing?
The assurance.
I have assurance.
Oh. Can you hit 16 with assurance?
Yeah.
It doesn't
okay.
apply.
I mean, it's just athletics check, right?
It wouldn't
doesn't
apply
like
your.
something.
It doesn't apply your strength.
Oh, okay, cool, perfect. I like that.
I mean,
It's-
either way, it's still 8 actions per thing. It takes a long time. It's gonna
That
take
is
a
true.
long time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's still a 2 action
And I'm
for
and
it,
I'm
but
and I'm tanking the damage anyway.
yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I will roll.
I think assurance would only be 14 for trained.
I think that's what we were calculating last time we were looking at it.
Okay.
I have assurance in performance.
Oh,
Do you have a hero point? And if so, would you?
I
like to
have a
use it?
hero point. I would love to use it. I'd really like to be useful.
This is why I made that deal. Because I can find it better.
It's just a reroll, right?
Yeah, if you right click it, actually, you can actually right click it using hero, or right click and re-roll using hero
Right
point.
click on the roll itself.
Yeah, on the wrist, on the yeah.
Damn it!
Oh.
All right. Well, I am useless, and I'm breaking down everybody else's rolls. I'm sorry I joined back in.
Hey, but
Sorry,
you know
you
what?
did,
You can take 4 points of damage though for me.
You're
yeah,
taking- I would say you're absorbing their attack rolls, but you're kind of having them attack you for free.
yeah, I'm not really using any of their attacks at all. All right. Well, that was fun. That was just one action. I guess
That's
I
2.
just-
Sorry,
Okay,
this
perfect.
So you have one left.
That's right.
You
That's
have one
right.
left.
I'm gonna raise my shield. Good luck, everybody.
Okay, cool.
It is your turn.
It is my turn. Well, there's a lot of people surrounding this one. So it's going to use its routine for 3 actions to make melee strikes against up to 3 different targets.
Ugh. Why are we doing this?
Why not?
Oh, sorry.
I'm about to go hide in there. Don't worry.
We could just leave. Shut the door behind it.
He's just door closed, seated up against the door, listening to the.
Just jamming the music
chairs.
that everybody's playing in my head.
All right, this one's against Sprax.
We're doing fine. I mean, no one is that low health.
That's a critical hit.
Oh,
Hey, Donnie.
Thanks for
Oh,
saying
way to go,
something,
Donnie.
Shush.
So you can go ahead and take a solid 10 points of slashing.
oh.
All right.
But Sprax has the thing where it's actually just normal damage.
Oh, he's immune to criticals. I get it. That's my bad.
Yeah.
It's got this barrel flute on him.
Number 2 for Seth.
No, I already went number 2.
Oh, okay, cool. That's a miss. And number 3 for Vito.
Rude.
And also a miss.
It's not too bad.
Worse, Brax.
Sprax coming to guys. You guys need an adventure to help you guys, and this gets absolutely shredded.
Just getting chopped up.
I'm not going to be able to bring you back up to full health this time.
You guys are really good at this.
Are you even an adventurer, Sprax?
It is your
Asking for a
turn.
friend.
I just found this stuff I just found it in the trash. I don't actually do this very often. I don't get out.
So this other one is also going to do this routine. So it's going to try to hit Vito.
It's gonna hit the other one too. Right.
Exactly.
It's gonna choose that to get up to 3.
Oh, it does say three different creatures. Doesn't have to be enemies.
Yeah. Mine
I
was.
think
Oh, you know
it is a
what?
creature,
You know, it's
so
a
mix it
hazard
up.
though, so it actually can't target the other ones. So.
Oh, he's okay.
Technically.
Technically. First hit is a 19.
No.
Vito, you can take 4 points of slashing. Second one towards Seth.
Have we considered moving further away than
It is
they
a
can move?
critical
Do we know
miss.
what their speed is?
At least you're able to move 20. And the third one's going to move past you guys and make a third attack towards Raimi.
I'll take an attack of opportunity.
With your shop?
No,
I thought you said the attack was a 3-action thing.
It is.
It can move in the middle of the 3 actions?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I'm gonna call Knick-Knack right now.
I wish I could get him on the phone.
Miss
See if I can
as
get him
well
to
for the
turn these
last
things
one.
off.
So that is all 3. Oh no, that's this. And this one's just gonna. The last one is just going to take a good old fashioned swing at. Well, Sprax is there.
Just
Brax is getting chewed up.
It's your turn.
cut up, healed, cut up.
It's alright, my heal also sustains by Anthem.
So me healing you helps me. Oh, that was close. Is all I'm saying. I did miss though quite heavily on that one. So that is all 3 of those.
It's your turn.
It is now the Ooze's turn. How mean do I want to be? Is the question.
So I don't know if overheat's still ongoing there.
Are you
Is it a
sustaining?
sustain?
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and
Did you
take
use
at
an
the
action
start.
to sustain it?
Yeah, he did last round. That's why he dropped the memory or the thing for it. So yeah, I go ahead and
It is concentrate. Unclear if that lets me keep sustaining it. That was the question.
No.
About this
Concentrate
stuff.
is a totally different trait. That just means
Yeah,
it can
so-
be disrupted.
Nope. Then no additional fire damage.
okay, understood. I can't jump, unfortunately. What is this thing's speed?
Yeah,
You want to see
overheat.
some real speed?
Oh. Overheat is
Is this
not
still
a sustain
suppressed?
spell, so it takes that damage at the beginning of its round, and then the spell's over.
Mm-hmm.
Vito, it's still suppressed, correct? Because you did the AOE on it.
The ooze is suppressed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's going to go towards the only thing it can reach. And then make 2 attacks at Grusik.
As it moves, I do nothing because I didn't aim at it, and they nerfed hair trigger.
No.
How dare they?
That's not who I was targeting, but 17 I still think misses. Grusik. It does. Perfect.
Yep.
And then the second attack.
17 doesn't hit me by a lot. It really better miss Krusik.
Right. The second attack does hit Krusik, who is now has this thing attached to him.
Now a
And-
17 would hit Krusik.
He takes 7 damage. Boom.
It's a lot of.
Big hits, as it also now attaches. Then I need to give him off guard. Boom.
I think he's got it.
Cuckoo Kachoo. Vito Colito.
So
Get him,
what
Vito.
seems like it's been more effective? Shooting at the cursed things, or trying to stick our hands in and rip out blades?
How about shooting at the ooze just as a third option in there?
Yeah,
The
I mean that's what I've
ooze.
been doing. I'm just trying to figure out if there was anything better to do because that is going terribly.
I mean, the ooze has got to die eventually. It has been taking a fair amount of damage.
Yeah.
One of the things is just needs one more success.
To answer your question, a lot of the attacks that have been going towards it have not seemed very effective to the shrapnel.
All right, we'll do the usual veto shoots at everything.
Okay. And who's the main attack going towards?
The ooze.
The ooze. Roll to hit.
Ooze
Kill
vomit.
the ooze.
That hit.
Also,
Yeah.
there's like 9 other faces on your D10 that you could use.
Prefer to use the other ones.
Yeah,
go.
like that one.
Hey. And it did fail the reflex save as well.
All right, so the reflex save is 4, and then the main shot was 10.
Total of 9 damage total.
Hell yeah.
Take it. Yeah, demoralize hasn't worked. So yeah, that's it for Vito.
Perfect. Good turn, Vito. Draxel. The Sheeran.
I want to move through the busted ass fence
Mhm.
here and then north to,
Yep.
I think it's there, actually.
Yep.
Whichever of those 2 squares you had pinged earlier.
Yep. 100%.
So is it, which
It's
is it?
it's the upper one that you were moving to.
I can't move there because it collides with the wall. Even though it's not a real wall.
It's a fake wall.
And then I want to do the attempt at disable a device on the Arcana check again.
Okay. Let me get that pulled up. There you go. As you go ahead and find this small artifact, you go ahead and look at it. You see it has a purplish and blue hue to it. As you go ahead and look at it and see the runes on the side and able to disable the device as all 3 of them simultaneously drop and all the blades and everything that's inside all fall apart.
You did a Sprex.
Yeah, did I do it? Just cut up with one with saw blade in my hand. Did I do it?
Good job, man.
Good job. Man.
Badass.
That's all my actions done.
Yeah, you did the thing.
Triple kill.
Okay. Raimi.
All right. Time to finish this thing. Let's cast
More spells.
a spell. One is
3 action spell.
Just
3
spell.
action spell. 3
That's
action
what I was
spell.
thinking about. I don't know. We haven't hit it with electricity. I don't know if it's immune or anything.
3 action spell.
Heals it.
3 action spell. Exactly. 3 action spell just for a full heal.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Raimi gets out his guitar and starts shredding on it and casts Horizon Thunder Spear as a 3 action spell.
Whoa.
That's gonna need to be a reflex save, I think. Sure, I'm targeting you. Oh, wait, no, wrong one. Select other variant. It's an attack roll.
That's a attack
Perfect.
roll.
Natural
That-
one. Son of a bitch.
Hero point. Hero point.
I'm out of the hero points.
Can I use my hero point on Raimi?
Don't think that's quite how
That's
that
why I don't
works.
like spellcasters.
Thunder.
critical fail.
Oh.
Nothing on a critical fail.
Well, you had moved it to
And
a
my
third,
anthem
right?
is- What?
Deals half damage on a failure,
That's a critical failure.
but not a crit. Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did not read far enough down the.
Fine print.
Everyone's phones die.
Exactly.
Bling, 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 bling.
Hey, is your guitar a tech
Need to
device by chance?
calibrate my lag. It's been a while. What?
Is your guitar a tech device by chance?
Recoil?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used it for flavor though.
No, you're good. You're good. No, it wasn't. It wasn't exactly. It was for a different purpose. Don't worry.
So you didn't roll a 1.
It was
you
a
actually-
flavor cast.
Yeah.
You did roll a 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tech.
Cool. Krusik is up and not really able to use the Dashko against him. Well, just full, just right into it. No,
Never tell a Vesk he can't do something.
that's fair. It's fair. I think he is going to go ahead and sheath the Dashko, though. For one. And then use his claw attack to shred this thing.
Make sure everybody
that it
gets
says
rid
his
of
full name.
Anthem.
Can I get rid of this expired guidance?
Has it been an hour? No, I used it on the
I used it.
door. I think
Yeah,
when we were disabling the door.
Krusik hit Krusik for 22. Nice. Hit this. That absolutely does hit. Damage.
Krusik hit Krusik.
Krusik hit Krusik.
Step in.
And then well, for his last, attune again to not what is that stellar arrangement? To Graviton. Cool. That is Krusik's turn. Seth, you're up.
Alrighty. I will keep this Warden's cryo pistol out and aim, fire, fire.
Aim, fire, fire with the cryo.
Pew, pew, pew. Action. Action. Strikes. That's what I'm looking for. Oh no. No
Whoa.
more. Yeah, it's.
I heard a laser shot.
I did hear laser shot.
There's your sound effects.
I like it.
Thanks. Critical hit.
Hey, that's really good.
Cool.
Please go ahead and roll regular damage.
Hey,
Hey, that's
6
good damage though.
That's the best I can do.
Hey, it takes 6 damage.
Yeah, how about oh, not that one. How about another one?
Another one. That also hits.
No.
Also for 5.
11 cold hit.
That's massive.
I think this has done more damage than my laser pistol ever has.
I think so.
It's just rolling well.
Rolling hot.
No, it's
All right.
cold actually.
Yeah, it is cold. All right. I guess I could have. No, I can't move. I am. Whatever. I'm fine.
Good.
Good. That's
Alright.
it.
It will be your turn next.
Oh, whoa. Sprax,
my
you're up.
allies? Where are all my allies firing? Because I cannot see an ooze.
There's an
Earlier.
over here.
Perfect. Let's see.
Over here.
There's a wall in the way. I open
Close that
the
door.
door. You mean this is?
Oh, that's Krusik next to it.
You gotta put your hands in it and get the blades out.
Ah, more thieving. I'm getting good at it, I think.
Train for free.
It's time to get him.
Get him.
Very late in the encounter.
No. Oh no. All right, what's get him do for those of us don't play on boys?
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna single out this little bitch, and I'm gonna focus my attacks on it, and you all are also gonna focus your attacks on it. And then I'm also gonna lead by example, setting an example toward the end of combat.
Let's get him,
So you are leading by example.
Oh yeah,
Is that correct?
Finish strong.
Oh, bonus damage. That would be helpful.
yeah, would have been helpful for this entire encounter. Oh no, that's so weird.
Oh no.
As I'm blending up my hands, not attacking anything. Golly. I'm gonna swing at this thing. Oh, where's my attack actions?
No. That's
What
my
makes it funnier is
trained.
what makes it funnier is that Drax will just shut them all down anyway.
Oh no.
That's not how we're telling the story.
You do
Nobody
have
asked. I was very brave.
I was like, you do have the comic background, so it sort of naturally works for you.
It's getting there. Okay, let's strike with this thing.
That's so funny.
Am I getting my... What I can't tell right now is if I'm getting my effect from...
Josh will have to get him to the target.
I did attack get him to the target, and I activated the lead by
cool.
example as well. But make sure click on the monster and press T, and you'll target it next time. By the way, so it automatically will
Okay.
do that. But that does hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Damage.
Woo!
There you go. Get him, lead by example. That's a lot of damage.
And then I'll just raise my shield again.
Okay. He takes 4 damage from it, and
Damage.
we'll move on to the next. The ooze is gonna
It is
go.
your turn.
Wait, I can't
Oh.
raise my shield. I moved.
And you
But
got
you
him.
only attacked once, right?
But he got him though.
But
But he got him.
get
He got him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I've been trying to
We
get
got
shit
him.
this entire combat. I haven't got anything. I finally got him.
Hey, you got one thing the first round actually. Okay, you got one of the dis out.
That's right. You know that's right.
I
still
got
have
you.
it in
I
one of
got
my
you.
Hands, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. But now that you come up and slash the crap out of this thing, it is going to indeed smack you as you get close to its range.
oh,
I respectfully decline.
Okay. I respectfully hit you for 22.
No.
Oh.
With a 22, not 422. Those are two different things.
Oh.
I love that it was 22 because it makes raising my shield useless. It makes me feel better.
Yeah, good. And you take 10 bludgeoning damage as it
Oh no.
I would
smacks you.
love to not be dead right now.
Well,
but
I don't
I
think
am.
you're dead yet.
You'll be fine.
Um,
So my contribution was getting cut up. And there's one dude left, and I'm like, get him! And I just
You came from around the corner of this little hut.
oh, you are
So
at
wait,
0. That's so funny.
I'm unclear. What was the example that we were supposed to be following?
Hey, I have a question. Do you have to be conscious to lead by example? Like, does that affect wear off?
You have to renew it every round
Oh, okay, so the get him still stays on.
until the beginning of your next turn.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully they don't lead by example.
It
and get rolled
does. It does, however, attach to you and begin to move over your body. That's
Oh, no.
also Do you have is any of your shield or your weapon tech by chance?
Yeah, it's a plasma shield.
You see the plasma shield begin to get absorbed into the ooze.
Well, luckily I don't see it. That would be sad.
But now it's going to use the
Okay.
second attack to attack Krusik.
Would it jumping from the attack count as a move action? Probably not.
No,
If
no,
I-
it
if
does
I
not.
were rolling.
Yeah,
It would have to have the move trait.
yeah, and attached does not have move trait.
Does it have the manipulate trait?
Move, ooh, get out the
Move.
way.
Doesn't
Oh, wait,
it?
does it have the manipulate trait?
No, it does not have the manipulate trait.
Let's try.
But it does raise the question: if it's attached to someone and that target moves, it technically moves.
Yeah, but
It's
it
not
didn't
taking a
take
move
the
That's
action.
true.
action.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So yeah, second attack.
Rules
on-
as written. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Second attack on Krusik with a critical miss. Okay. Wonderful. Vito Colito. You see this ooze just absorbed your friendly Skittermander's shield and knock them unconscious.
I feel like the second part's worse than the first part, but I mean, okay. It is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
I bet you can all guess what Vito's gonna do.
Run away.
Shoot
Yeah.
everything.
Shoot exactly one person.
Yeah, actually.
It really does make Vito sad when he can only shoot one person. But yes.
So funny. And I'm assuming you're choosing to make
Oh my god, the number of ones in this combat has been.
Oh no, it's insane.
I rolled 2
You
critical
did it again.
ones.
It's okay. So I missed with the first shot. Still did 8 on the AoE. So DC 18.
yeah, that failed.
Nice. And then suppressed.
It is still suppressed.
That will be it for Vito.
Draxel, you are up. You have stopped all of the meat shredders. As you then seen Sprax heroically lead the charge on the other side of the building and lose LOS.
I want to go
At least
and see
you were
and be
inspired.
And you were inspired to go on and lead the charge.
It's like when there's only one
over
here
here.
left.
I want to see how it's
Hang
going.
'em. Like, damn.
So how's it going? What do I see as I come around the corner?
As you come around the corner after this inspiring charge took forward, you see Sprax laid out with an ooze covering them and a barrage of bullets have just landed from Vito.
Truly terrible. All right. I'm gonna cast Stumble on the ooze.
Wait, Travis,
And
do you
oozes-
cast that on yourself permanently?
Cast what?
Stumble?
Can
Yeah.
I don't want to, thank you.
It's actually my preferred way of movement.
Oh, that's fair.
It's 3 actions to move 5 feet.
That's a reflex save. Four.
So it failed, which means it becomes off guard, and I don't know if it was flying, swimming, or floating, but it would fall 10 feet towards the ground.
It was
Can I pull
floating.
it off Krusik?
Yeah, I would say it would go ahead and like the tremors enough or shake it off of Crucible. Not it was just swinging towards Crucible but missed. But it's currently on Sprax. But yeah, it shoved the Sprax unconscious body shakes enough till it falls off of Sprax.
Cool. But yeah, it also becomes off guard for 1 round.
Yep, perfect. I will go ahead and move off guard.
And that was move and a 2-action spell, so pass.
Rami, you're up.
All right. Sprax, get your ass up the floor. And I'll send Sprax 10 HP for my vitality now.
Love that.
I'm gonna get you up.
Wait, what? What happened? Why am I on the ground?
You tell me.
Where'd my shield?
Where'd my shield
did we-
go?
Technically,
Did we get him?
not yet. He's right in front of you.
Oh,
Maybe I should
Currently
let you on the
getting
ground
them.
because now if you go down again, you might get wounded too.
Yeah, so
You'll be
yeah,
fine.
you have wounded 1 now, correct? That's a condition that you'll
Yeah.
now have.
You're also prone
Yeah, that's fine.
and wounded 1.
I
And,
don't know why.
any other bad words we want to utter?
if
Just-
you were holding anything, you dropped it all.
Yeah. And
I think
half
it's
of it
enough.
was consumed.
Skittermander
what?
was a heroic attempt. We'll
I'll-
work
I'll
our
give
way
that
up to
HP to someone
heroic
else.
actions.
Just go back to sleep. I'll get
Actually,
you after the
it
fight.
all sucks.
Everything sucks.
Everything sucks.
Okay, so that
And
was.
I
I'll
don't
do
think you're drained. Drained was awful.
That's fair.
I'll do another ignition spell. Snap
Mm.
Rami's fingers. There's no music to snap to this time, but you know what are you gonna do?
He played 5. Wish my friend was still alive.
I'm not casting it. I can't cast it again. I'm out of focus. There's a positive number.
Hey, that's a hit.
Pow!
What's that damage?
And that's just 2d4. Snake eyes.
Folks, we've got to do better on these dice rolls.
That's my turn.
Is the get 'em still applying? Or are we taking this into account?
That is an attack roll.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, it should still apply.
it did not look like it did apply, but it is still have the effects
I'm-
of get 'em.
I'm not
-1
sure-
to AC. It's -1 to AC though, which it did apply.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it do a +1 of damage from lead by example?
It should, yeah.
It's again a damage roll to +1 plus your charisma plus half your charisma modifier. You
Yeah,
well,
so
no,
my
you're right,
my
you're right.
allies
Standard
just get a
supply.
+1.
Okay, yeah. So it
Damage
actually
rolls
should
are
be 3 damage.
Because I don't have a little
You re-
item for lead by example, so I can't buff it with the interface. You'd have to do it manually.
So 3 fire damage, as I used the weak point you exposed and light it up.
There we go. Way to lead by example. Okay. Anything else?
The weak point is the hole in which it was trying to swallow me.
My turn.
Okay. Krusik will go ahead
The 2-action ignition.
and swing at the Suze with his claws.
Is Krusik
Kill it
still
before
off
it
guard?
pricks.
No, I was actually in the process of removing that.
Kill it before it takes Sprax down again.
No longer. off guard. Can I just do?
That was our first down, I think.
It was, yeah.
I think so. Thanks, Travis.
Thanks for being here for it.
I'm here to help.
Couldn't have done it without. Probably could have.
Eventually.
Simply wounded doesn't really do anything, but if you go down, you go to dying 2.
That sounds bad. Alright, attack. Roll. Go.
Slash.
That hits. Of course it does for 10 points of damage. As the ooze gets down and ignites a bit, exposing some of the weak point. The ooze begin to sort of slowly be tear apart. Crucicus reaches in, grabs it, and pulls it apart as the ooze sort of falls apart and no longer moving as the shield sort of clatters to the ground. Yes, for some reason, Crucic killed something else when he's not here.
Is Knick-Knack in there?
Knick-Knack is not in there. But with that being said, we will go ahead and wrap up tonight's session as we have wrapped up combat. So thank you guys so much for coming, hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Next week we will find out where Knick-Knack is. So thank you guys. Exactly. Thank you guys so much for coming, hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Make sure as well check out Adventure Dice. They are a fantastic dice company that has been longtime sponsors of this show as well as Indie by Night. And use code JBrews for 10% off all dice, excluding the charity dice. We want to make sure that they still go ahead and get their charities, get 100% of their proceeds. But also, speaking of Indie by Night, if you're going to Gen Con, we have a live show that we're going to be doing there. So if you want to see some absolutely crazy vampire bullshit that is definitely along with the lore and everything you typically understand with vampire, don't come to our show because it's not going to be that. It is going to be off the rails as it usually does, probably about 10 minutes into the show. So make sure to come and swing by. Tickets are already halfway sold out. So if you guys are already interested in coming, make sure you guys snag a ticket. And all you have to do is search Indie by Night on Gen Con's website, and you guys will be able to find the event. So make sure to grab that. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next week on another episode of Starfinder. Have a good night.
You guys cosplaying for